Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are doing great. Let me start with a question. Have you ever felt that you want to start something, but you feel that it's too late to start? Your peer, your colleague are far ahead of you, and the reason could be anything. They have better educational system and they have better opportunity, but you can't compete with them. If you are going through that dilemma, this video is for you. Because there was a time I was going through the same situation. But over the years, I have understood starting point does not matter. Everyone has a different starting point. But how much courage, willpower do we have to fill this gap? This is not a motivational video, or this is not based on any hypothetical situation. This is my own journey which I am going to share with you, where I am going to share that how did I overcome that problem. If that makes sense to you, please stay tuned for a few more minutes. My name is Biru and welcome back to my channel. When I was in Hyderabad, I often visit multiple schools and interact with the student and parents. And they often ask me question, tell me about my childhood education system. And they must be wondering that I'll tell them that I was very hardworking, I was very ambitious person, my schooling was great, but in reality the situation was different. I come from a small town called Rajgir. My school was just 200 meters away from my home. It was a Hindi medium school. When I was kid, for me school was like on during weekdays, go to a school, study what the teacher is telling, and come back, play with friends. On weekend, go nearby hills, climb over there, and again play with friends. I didn't have any goal, didn't have any ambition, didn't know exactly what I need to do. If someone asked me what I want to become, I used to tell them I want to become engineer. But in reality, I don't know how the engineer look like, what exactly do they do. I just tell them because I was good at math. That's all. I didn't have any pressure that okay, I will fail or pass in the school, because I knew that next year I'll go to the next class. School was always secondary for me. If there is any festival or I need to go to a relative place, it was very natural for me to skip the school, not for days but even for weeks. Once I completed my schooling, I went to Patna. My brother was already there and he told me that what do I want to become? I told him that I want to become engineer, and he told me that if I want to become engineer I need to take admission in the coaching center. I says okay. He told me tomorrow we'll go at 4 a.m. to take admission. Then I thought, why 4 a.m.? What is the timing of admission? He told me 9 a.m. Then I told him, why we need to go at so early? He told, let's go. You will see yourself. When I went there so early morning, what I saw, that blew away my mind. There were thousands of students standing in the queue to get themselves enrolled in that coaching center. And I'm telling you only one batch. There are hundred of batches are running parallelly in Patna, and I'm talking about all India engineering competition. It's a millions of students competing for that. And I was like, do I need to compete with them? I come from Hindi medium school. I need to learn English here because every books are written in English. My education, schooling is not very good, right? It was very average. How can I compete with them? And with that thought coming into my mind, I was demotivated. But after some time, I realized that rather than grieving myself, why can't I compete with them? If they can prepare for that, if they can do that, why can't I? With that thought came to my mind, I got motivated and I decided that I will also prepare for that. I took admission in one coaching center and I started preparing. My math was good. I started developing interest in physics and chemistry too. I studied 2 years and really did very hard work over there. But when the result came, what I saw, it again put me in a demotivation scenario. My result was not good. It turns out that it was very bad and I was completely depressed. I came back home and I didn't know what I need to do now. Should I once again prepare, or should I do what my brother was doing? Should I help him in business? What exactly I need to do? All these things was going into my mind and the time was getting, just passed away. One day, one friend told me that why don't I go to Kota? I heard about Kota, but I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know which institute I need to take admission, where will I stay, how much cost it will incur. One day, my father told me, son, you don't worry about money. You just you go and just focus on your study and become engineer. And that line once again reignited my motivation. I went to Kota along with my friends, had a discussion with couple of students that which coaching center should I join, which is the best coaching center. It turns out that we were already late that, and only the last batch of the year is start in next 2 days. Immediately I joined that. That was a career point, and started studying over there. Now I was pretty sure that this is my last chance. This is now or never scenario. If I fail, I need to go back my home. So I created 3 rules for myself. First rule was I need to eat, sleep, study. Eating, sleeping, and study. Go to coaching center, I study over there, come back. If I'm hungry, I'll eat. If I'm feeling sleepy, I'll sleep. But if I'm not doing these 2 things, the third thing which I will do is I'll study. That's all. There is nothing more important for me there. I didn't know where is that the cinema hall, where is the playground, nothing. And with that dedication, I started working over there. While I was studying, that one more thing I learned in Kota, and that was about direction. I was putting hard work in Patna too, but I was learning multiple things over there. Something from syllabus, something out of syllabus. But in Kota, the syllabus was properly structured. It was exactly what will be asked in the examination. So the direction which I was missing in Patna was completely given to me Kota. I know that when I need to finish which chapter, how much time I need to devote there and all those things. And that definitely helped me. And I learned over there, hard work is not enough. With hard work, direction matters. This time I wasn't working hard. I had clarity, I had purpose, I had my father trust, and most important, I had a burning desire that a small town Hindi medium student also can crack all India level examination. And with that determination, finally I cracked IIIT Hyderabad, India's premium engineering institute. When I look back today, I can tell you, starting point does not matter. Everyone has their own starting point. What matter is how much hard work, clarity, burning desire you have. If a small town boy like me, average student can do, crack the examination, so you can. You need to find your own purpose, your own clarity, and your hard work along with the right direction. You might fail in the first attempt or second attempt, but you will definitely succeed if you are consistently trying that. Thank you so much for watching this video.